Speaking of milestones happening, we're talking about supporting survivors and families of rape and sexual assault, and that has been the mission of the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center. Joining us with more is Denisha Green. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
50 years you've been now supporting and helping the community.
Yeah, at Cleveland Rape Crisis Center, we have been supporting survivors of sexual violence, including rape and sexual abuse and human trafficking for 50 years. We've been a safe, trusted place where survivors can begin their healing journey.
Where is the trend right now? Is it trending downward that we're seeing less of, or more in today's day and age?
I would say that the holiday season is filled with celebration, cheer, and family, but for sexual assault survivors, it can be volatile, and that's why it's incredibly important for us to have our doors open.
And the need is always there. It'll never, unfortunately, probably go away.
No.
And so the need is great in helping, and I think if we want to support survivors and we believe in survivors, the best thing for us to do is to be able to help keep those doors open.
All of our services are free and confidential for all ages, all genders, and from our 24/7 hotline to counseling to advocacy to specialized programming for human trafficking survivors. Yeah, it's incredibly important.
And I know you probably are counting on our help more so than ever because funding is not the way it used to be for you.
Yeah, Giving Tuesday is a day where we hope that generosity becomes action, and so with the recent funding cuts, community support means everything.
Well, and it's one of those scenarios where you don't wish that on anybody, but I don't think people understand probably what someone has gone through unless they've walked in someone else's shoes. So for someone who's never experienced it, you don't realize how crucial this is to helping change a life, but possibly saving a life as well.
Absolutely. Every donation that we could get helps with a counseling session, an advocate next to a survivor. Every moment of care helps rebuild lives.
And I'm sure that this is affecting a wide array of age range, right? I don't know how young the victims are that you help and how old they might be too.
Yeah, that's why it's incredibly important for us to have our education and outreach program, which is prevention programming, which essentially stops violence before it even starts.
Well, and that's key. We want the prevention, right? And
absolutely.
If someone's also watching this right now and they feel that they could benefit from coming to your center and learning and getting help, because again it is free, what is the best way for them to reach out? I know sometimes it's hard to just make that first step.
For any survivor, even if you're a family member of survivor, we encourage you to reach out to us. Visit our website at clevelandrapecrisis.org and contact our hotline today.
Where is your location at?
We have several locations,
okay,
but our main location is on West 25th in the Clark Fulton neighborhood. We also have a location at Shaker, and we are expanded into the Mentor, Lake County area, as well as our Ashtabula office.
And again, I know the human trafficking aspect of it is something that, again, we don't think that necessarily goes on in Northeast Ohio, but it's probably more prevalent than we realize.
Yeah, we're very fortunate. We opened our the very first human trafficking drop-in center right in the heart of the city, right on Superior and 105th. It's incredibly important that we're there, and we're happy to be able to provide those services.
Well, again, the services it's free. If you are someone who needs this help, the best thing we can do if we're feeling giving, especially on Giving Tuesday,
absolutely,
is to either go to the website, or you can also text and call the numbers on the screen, make a donation, and if you're someone who needs their services, call them. They are there for you.
Yeah, I'd say for 50 years we've been standing with survivors on this Giving Tuesday. We're asking community to stand with us.
I appreciate that. That is beautiful too. Thank you so much for coming in
Thank
today,
you for having
Denisha,
us.
and all the wonderful work you do to help so many.
I appreciate that.